University of South Asia. For more details, www.usa.edu.pk.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for investing your time with us today. I'm Shalva Shireen, an English language lecturer at the University of South Asia. Today, we're having an amazing panel discussion on why you should be choosing BBA as your bachelor's degree. But before starting our panel discussion, let's just discuss the objectives of today's discussion. The objectives of today's discussion are to give you relevant information about prospective and current students, and also about the trends, future and present trends of business education. Our panelists, they'll also shed some light on the strengths of BBA degree at the University of South Asia. But before dive into the panel introductions, let's just discuss the goals of the university. The university come away with new perspective, new strategies the students can use while running their own business or while getting education related to business. So, our first panelist is Ms. Maria Naveed. She is having more than 10 years experience. She's working at University of South Asia as assistant professor. Our second panelist is Dr. Fahim Jan. He has done PhD in Management and Organization. He's working here as assistant professor and he's having 6 years of experience. Third panelist is Mr. Farooq Malik. He is having 25 years experience. He has worked as lecturer, as assistant professor, and he has also worked in different multinational companies since last 25 years. Our fourth panelist is Ms. Nurulan. She's having 7 years of experience and she's having sound knowledge about accounting and finance. So I welcome you all. So we'll start our conversation with Ms. Maria Naveed. My first question is for you. Please tell our audience why one should pursue degree in management sciences.
Thank you very much, Shalva. First of all, management sciences basically focuses on the planning, organizing, and analysis of the activities that are needed in the business to run it efficiently and effectively. Your question is that why anybody should take admission in BBA. We know, Shalva, that BBA is basically a very, popular choice of the students. It has been a very popular choice of the students. I have 5 reasons that why anybody should go for this degree. The first reason is that it basically develops the basic management skills when it comes to the decision making, according to the changing and challenging environment that the students are going to work in. We give that knowledge. The second reason is that it builds the ability of employability. We call it an employability skill. It sets those skill sets that are basically needed by the potential employer, like communication skill, like flexibility, like adaptability, and so on. The third reason that I see anybody should connect and take admission in BBA is that we introduce the students to the industry, which is very important. That when they go out of the university and they join any kind of industry, they have a know-how about each and everything regarding the industry's atmosphere. The fourth reason is very important, and basically it is very much according to the current situation. This particular degree enlightens the spirit of entrepreneurship. It basically develops that spirit in the students who want to become their own bosses, who want to have, they want to be the master of their own destiny. And fifth reason that comes to my mind is that they get trained for many disciplines. They do not specialize in one kind of a discipline, like only in marketing. We give them the entire knowledge of finance, of accounting, of marketing, of HR, and the rest of the things, so that when they go out of the university, they are a complete package. So these are 5 reasons I have in my mind to share with the students who want to take admission in BBA.
So audience, as she said, that there are 5 reasons. So if you'll join University of South Asia and you'll do BBA degree here, so we will mold your whole personality, and you would be a new person when you leave this university. So my next question is for Sir Farooq Malik. My question is for you, that why one should choose BBA degree instead of BS honors in or any other specific area. Why they should choose BBA degree?
BBA degree has been designed all over the world with a combination of a lot of skills that we would like to inculcate in our students. And that student who goes through a BBA program, he or she is able to learn quantitative skills, then management skills, marketing skills, presentation skills, and we focus a lot on the communication of our students. So as a whole, when you complete a bachelor's in business administration, one that you can go anywhere in the world for your further studies and you will have no problems at all. And two, it opens up a whole range of job opportunities for you even after the bachelor's in business administration. You can either become an investment banker by doing statistical analysis of financial statements, or you can become a person who takes care of the safety and well-being of the employees and work in the HR department. Whereas an upcoming field is data science, and data scientists are required all over the world, and you need your statistical and maths background for that, and we also prepare our students for that as well. So all the data that has been produced by different activities that we carry out by swiping a credit card or by traveling from one place to another, that data has to be analyzed. And the world requires data analysis people who are basically bachelors of business administration with strong quantitative skills. Then another field is marketing and sales. All over the world, 60% of people are involved into service sector and retail sector. And these BBA graduates, whether they are girls or boys, they are perfectly groomed, and their skill set is developed to work in the service sector and the retail sector throughout the world. Advertising and promotion is a field that has a quantum of $9 trillion, and all the companies which produce goods or services, they need to advertise. And our students who are bachelors in business administration, they can either go and start producing their own ads and upload them on YouTube, because small businesses cannot afford the very expensive advertising agencies. That's why it gives our students an opportunity to go and do something on their own. Why? Because the formal job environment in Pakistan cannot absorb so many people every year. Our population is growing at an explosion rate, and the Generation Z, who are currently doing bachelors in business administration or other bachelor degrees, they are encouraged to and groomed as entrepreneurs. And that's how we encourage them to develop prototypes, and the teachers, they help them set up small businesses in the third year, which is the junior year. And as they progress towards the senior year, they are required to do a full detailed project on that, and that project report, if lands them into multinational companies, as well as they are confident enough to start their own business.
So thank you, Sir Farooq. Actually, you told us different things. That first thing is, you told us that they would be able to polish their different skills, including communication skills. Then the best part is, after doing this degree, they won't stick towards one profession. There are several fields they can go, right? And the last thing you told, that this is Generation Z. It's the generation of smartphones, and they are having smart minds. So you will be developing all those skills which will help them to develop or run run their business in a more successful way, because I believe that people, they start business, but they can't run it the way they should really, right? So thank you for sharing your ideas, and thank you for telling our audience what they can do. My third question is for Dr. Fahim. Dr. Saab, please tell us about the future of business education and where it heading.
When we talk about the business education, we're actually talking about the transformation, the changes that are occurring in the environment. When we look at the history of the business education, we can see that there are paradigm shifts, there are the transformations, and there are the changes occurring in the environment, such as from the production era to the marketing era, from the HR to the organizational behavior. Yes. So now, social science, especially the business science, it is actually a field that all the time is coming up with the new changes that are the technological changes, that are the contingencies that are existing in the environment. So therefore, what we need to do is that we need to actually inculcate, and we need to come up with the solutions for that changes. Likewise, right now we have the technological advancement, and the technological advancement actually it has given rise to the aviation industry and the international travel. It has been made very easier. So we have this tourism and travel management degrees. We have the program of event management. Like from the management, we are going to the event management. From the management, we are going to the crisis management. From the management, we are going to the disaster management. From the management, we are going to the travel and tourism and the hospitality management. So these are actually the new areas that are coming up in this discipline. Moreover, what we need to do is that we actually need a blend of academicians and practitioners. Why do we need academicians and practitioners? Because they both have to work together. What problem we have is that practitioners are doing something else and the academicians are coming up with different theories. We need to have a relationship. We need to actually incorporate both their inputs, and then we need to come up with the solutions, what the practitioner needs and what the academicians can provide to them. When we talk about these changes, and when we talk about, for example, what practitioner is needing, so likewise, we are moving digitally. There is digital transformation, the online education system, the online marketing. So all these businesses practices that what we used to do in the past have changed tremendously. Moreover, I would like to tell you that right now, we have different courses related to this business management, and the universities, they are trying to focus specifically on those courses, because we need to come up with the people who may become the master of the overall trade. We don't want jack of all trade, we want masters, we want specialized people, and similarly, we need thinkers and doers at the same time. We don't need only thinkers, we don't need doers, we need a blend of them. So therefore, these are the changes that are occurring in the environment. And remember, business science is completely different from the natural science. Because in natural sciences, there are rules, there are laws that governs the principles. But in the social sciences, the societies are transforming, the human perception is changing with the time, the human thinking process changes with the time. So therefore, we actually have to work on those changes. And if we cannot adopt and adapt to those changes, we will be out of the market. So the universities need to focus on new disciplines, new subjects, new courses related to this business discipline.
So thank you for sharing your views about, transformation and paradigm changing. And you talked about that management sciences is not only telling about one field, it's telling students or the one who is thinking to take admission about different fields, how they can manage, different events or disaster. So at one time they are learning different things. So as you all three are telling about the strengths of BBA degree, so I want to ask Ma'am Noor. So Ms. Noor, kindly tell us what is the process and criteria for getting admission in BBA degree at University of South Asia?
Shilva, the process is very simple, and it starts off when a student basically applies from University of South Asia's official website. Mm-hmm. They provide their basic contact information. Mm-hmm. Then afterwards, one of our admission representative contacts them via telephone for a very short interview. and where they ask them about their recent completed degree, their merit or score in that. They also ask them that what specific degree program they have opted for to get admission in University of South Asia. And they invite them to visit the campus for a detailed interview and the further registration process. Upon reaching the campus, they are handed over a detailed application form which they have to fill, and they'll submit it along with their registration fee, and their admission is confirmed and their roll number is generated.
So audience, thank you Ms. Noor, as she told us that the process is pretty simple if you are interested. So you can easily take admission at University of South Asia. My next question is for Sir Farooq again. Sir, please tell us about your experience, that how you felt while teaching students of BBA, and what are the strengths of the students who are actually enrolled in this program.
The young students that I come across, this Generation Z, they are very enterprising students, and they are full of energy. They have lots of new ideas and they want to do things differently. They are different from our generation, where we had a specific path to follow. Here they are given this opportunity to design their own degree, and we let them choose a specific specialization for them, so they can have a major according to their own choice, and according to the skills that they have, and the bend towards a particular area of interest, we develop their skills, and that's how they are ready for the market, and they're very confident people, and when they put their heart and soul into it, they can make things happen. And that is very promising.
So as you said that this is Generation Z, and Dr. Saab said that now the trends related to business, they are totally different if we'll talk about past. So what you are saying that is that students, they are coming up with such good business ideas that they sometimes amaze you that we are having this idea. So at the same time, you are polishing their different skills, but you are bringing creativity in them, right? That's what you are saying. And
we have to refine their ideas at they do not know how to manage costs, and they how to project that product to the people. First, we teach them how to segment the market, then choose a target market for themselves, because customers also have a variety of needs, and according to the needs of the customers, nowadays people have to be specific. You cannot cover anybody and everybody under the blue sky. So you have to have a very specific target market that you would be focusing on. And that's how what Kylie did. Kylie is a youngster, and she is the youngest billionaire. She started off with simple makeup products for girls all around the world, and she's made it big.
Sir,
So,
what you meant is, again, starting business is not the only thing. How
Yes.
you'll take it,
Right.
how you'll run it, that's more important. Nowadays, every other person, that's what I have observed, they have started their own businesses, but people, they can't run it in a proper way. So you all are, whatever strengths you all are telling us, you are basically inculcating different things in students, and you are preparing them for their professional life. No matter what are the circumstances, they can, easily cope up with all those circumstances.
plus, we keep on evaluating them, and we have different types of class activity going on, and quizzes, and other small projects that they come up with. That's why, and we have to develop this habit of consistency, because they are very fast. They are the smartphone generation, and they want things to happen in a jiffy, and it doesn't work like that in the real world. So they have to be consistent, and even the corporations which are operating in the field, they are also focusing on sustainability. So once our students are in the final semester, that is the senior, to run a business, and they know that it would take a year and a half or 2 years for their business to take off, and for that they need consistent efforts, keep on working in a direction that they have selected for themselves, and they'll be successful.
Yeah, I agree that consistency is very important. As you all are mentioning all the strengths of BBA degree, Ms. Noor, my question is for you. Are we offering any merit-based scholarships?
Yes, definitely. We are offering a range of merit-based scholarships, and these are basically given on the basis of candidates' intermediate score or their percentage in their intermediate, which must be 60% or above, and we offer a 10% to full waiver in their tuition fee, in their per semester tuition fee.
So that means students, if you are having, more than 60% marks or 60% marks, you can get admission at University of South Asia. So my last question is for you, Ms. Maria. Please share some other strengths of BBA degree at University of South Asia.
All right. Well, Shalva, I would be giving you 3 strengths that I really think that the university capitalizes on. Since my friends have already mentioned about the different things that we are doing and we are practicing. The 3 major things that we capitalize on are, number 1, that we have got a state-of-the-art purpose-built campus. And you're a teacher yourself, and you know one thing, that we need to give that environment to the students where they feel comfortable, at the same time they enjoy. And it's a very environment that's very nature friendly kind of a campus, so it gives you a comfortable feel and you enjoy studying. We've got labs also where students can just go and practice. So the first strength is our locality and the purpose-built campus and its entire, it's all environment that we give them. The second strength that we have is the faculty. The faculty that we have is basically the blend of those teachers who are from the industry and those teachers who are good at research, who are the doctors. Like Fahim Saab has mentioned that we need to have blend. So we basically have the strength within our university that we have got the proper mix of the teachers who are from the industry as well as from the research side. And the third strength that we have over here is the curriculum, which is very, very important for any university. Now the point is, why curriculum is our strength? As all of us have mentioned that we need to cater our potential customers who are the employers, right? We are making product, the students, for them. And if we are making something for them, we need to take care of the needs of those potential employers. So we actually design our curriculum according to their needs. And how we do it? We do it by industry and university linkages. We have got the department who they arrange the seminars. We invite our industry people. They come to the university. They interview, or they have a kind of a communication with the students. They talk to them, and then they get the idea what do they want at their side. So those things we gather, and then we inculcate it in our curriculum. So that makes something kind of a strength. So these 3 things, I believe that we capitalize on these 3 things.
Thank you for sharing your views. As you all said again and again that there are not only 1 or 2 strengths, there are several strengths if you will choose this degree as your bachelor's degree. Thank you, Ms. Maria. So we are getting close to the end of our time together. Please give suggestions to the students who are thinking to get enrolled in this BBA program at University of South Asia.
Since I'm the first one who's going to suggest, Shalva, so I will say one thing that students need to follow. They need to be punctual first, because punctuality is the key factor. We need our managers in the future to be really punctual. If they're not punctual, they cannot make it. So my suggestion to the students who want to take admission, they need to have this thing before taking admission, that we would be very, very strictly looking at their punctuality in the classes, in the university. Why? Because this is the training for them. If you're not going to train them like this, they won't be the successful managers. Thank you very much.
Well, Shalva, we have state-of-the-art purpose-built campus, that is the CIE, Center of Innovation and Entrepreneurship. Our chairman philosophy is about to produce the graduates that may go to the market, and then the people, the students, they will provide jobs to the people. So the student over here coming to the University of South Asia has the facility, and I would suggest them that they should look for starting their own venture. We are providing them with the facilities, the campus, the incubation centers, the finances. So I would suggest them that if they have some good idea, they need to work on that idea. I would suggest that if they have some good idea, we need to work together on that idea, and we need to market that idea. This way, the student, they will be going to the marketing, they will be providing the market with lots of jobs, opportunities to the people, since we have a lot of unemployment in the country. So actually we are going to provide them the new jobs. This way, I would suggest the student to come up with the unique ideas and to market those ideas.
What I would suggest these enterprising young people is that first of all, they should have this passion of doing something. If they are convinced that they want to be successful in life, we are going to help you become successful. We have all the different ingredients that are required to convert you into successful people. You have lots of energy, you are very intelligent, you are resourceful people, and you have to develop a habit of reading, because technology is changing very fast, and unless and until you read yourself, your knowledge base is not developed in the way that it should. So as far as experienced faculty is concerned, we even have people coming in from the industry, and they share their ideas with you, they groom you, they tell you how things are done in real life, and we will facilitate you in each and every way to become people who are very successful, resourceful, and who are job givers, and who are entrepreneurs, and who are emerging managers of the 21st century. So I welcome you to University of South Asia.
Well, I would recommend students, if they are having break after their intermediate studies, they should really improve and polish their communication skills, first thing, because in business we want our students to have very up-to-mark interpersonal skills. Second thing is they should also work on improving their quantitative skills. Definitely it's a requirement, because we have many accounting and finance related courses. Third and important thing is they must have some basic IT skills, because many of our assignments and projects are based on, are computer based. So we want our students to have some basic IT skills as well.
So did you get some ideas about BBA degree? And in the end, I would like to say a big thank you to all our panelists for managing your time, for coming and for giving us relevant information about BBA, about the strengths, how they can, choose different fields rather just, stick to one particular field, how they can polish their communication skills and other skills, how they can manage themselves and other, things. So thank you for your time, for putting a lot of effort, and for sharing your knowledge and views about BBA degree. So thank you, audience, for listening to us. Take care. Allah Hafiz.
University of South Asia. For more details, www.usa.edu.pk